Welcome to The Grove. I'm Matthew, and we're excited to partner with the team at Stonemaier Games to bring you this playthrough of the new Wingspan Americas expansion. This expansion is designed by Elizabeth Hargrave, with art by Natalia Rojas, Ana Maria Martinez Jaramillo, and Martha Clare. While we expect you already know how Wingspan works, we're going to do a quick, high-level recap and then explain the new Hummingbird actions that the Americas expansion adds. If you just want to skip ahead to the gameplay, use the timestamps below. Wingspan is played over 4 rounds, where you work to attract birds to your preserve, all in an effort to score the most points. Points can be scored from the base value of birds you play, bonus cards, end of round goals, eggs, cached food, and tucked cards. At the start of your turn, choose a habitat on your player mat and place an action cube on the leftmost exposed slot in that row. First, you gain the benefit of that slot. Then you move your action cube from right to left, activating any birds with a brown when activated power in that row. Each power is optional. When the action cube reaches the far left, leave it there. Your turn is over. The round ends when all players no longer have any action cubes to place on their player mat. On your turn, you can choose from one of 4 actions. First, you can play a bird. To do this, you pay the food cost indicated on the card, place the bird in the correct habitat, and gain its ability. These abilities can be activated in different ways, as signified by their color. Brown abilities activate when you play an action cube in the habitat the bird is in. White cards are when played abilities. Blue cards are at round's end abilities. Pink cards are in between turns abilities. And yellow cards are at game's end abilities. The second action you can take is gain food. You do this by activating your forest row and then taking dice from the bird feeder up to the amount shown on the space where your action cube starts. The third action is lay eggs. You do this by activating your grasslands row and placing as many eggs as the slot allows. There must be an open slot on a bird you've played, as indicated by the icons on the bird. Also worth noting, eggs are worth 1 point each at the end of the game. The final action you can take is drawing bird cards. You do this by activating your wetlands row, then drawing the number of cards listed on the slot where you placed your action cube, either from the deck or from the 3 face-up cards. The final 2 things you need to know to understand Wingspan at its core are the extra scoring objectives. Starting with bonus cards. At the start of the game, each player receives 2 private bonus scoring objectives and must choose one to keep. This is simply an extra objective card each player will be working towards. It is possible throughout the game to play a bird card that will allow you or your opponent to draw additional bonus cards. Finally, each round has a shared goal, like having the most birds in a habitat or most eggs on a specific nest type. This is scored 4 times throughout the game, and players earn points based on how they place each round. After 4 rounds, you tally everything up: birds you played, goals you achieved, resources tucked or cached, and eggs and nest, and then the high score wins. Now that you understand the base game, let's look at what Wingspan Americas adds. The major new mechanic is a brand new system built around hummingbirds. This expansion simply adds 1 extra step to your turns and a new way to score. Whenever you take a gain food, lay eggs, or draw cards action, you'll now do 1 extra step at the end of that action. When your action cube reaches the new hummingbird space that the expansion adds, you either attract or return a hummingbird. If the space is empty, you attract a new hummingbird from the garden or deck. You place it in that habitat and gain the small bonus shown in the bottom left of the card. However, if the space is occupied, you instead return that hummingbird. You move that hummingbird back to the garden, placing it in an empty slot or covering another hummingbird. When you do this, you advance 1 token on your hummingbird track, matching either the hummingbird type of the one you returned or the one you covered. Some spaces on the hummingbird track give you an extra hummingbird action, as signified by this icon. This allows you to take an additional attract or return action. You'll also notice that each hummingbird type scores points at the end of the game based on how far you've moved down its track. Be warned, if you never move one of the types down the track, you actually lose 3 points from your score. It's worth noting that the hummingbirds themselves are 0-point birds, but how you use them can swing the entire game. A few important things to know about the new hummingbirds: they do count as birds and habitats and are treated as having wingspans shorter than any other bird in the game. Some hummingbirds do fulfill the requirements of bonus cards and round-in goals. They cost no food and can live in any habitat. You can't tuck cards, cache food, or lay eggs on them. And finally, nectar appears on some cards and works as a wild food, even if you're not playing with the Oceania expansion. The expansion also adds new birds, bonus cards, and round-in goals that can synergize with the hummingbirds on your player mat, potentially making them the center of your strategy. And with that, you now know everything you need to follow along as we dive into the new Americas expansion for Wingspan. All right, we're all set up for a 2-player game. With me today, I have Ashley.
Hello.
And we are just playing with the base game and the new Americas expansion. We figured this would be a good way for us to make sure we get a lot of the cool new birds to come out into our player mats. So round 1, our round objective is most hummingbird points. So hummingbird points are on these new little fancy cards off to the side. By default, we're actually all at -15. So we got a long ways to go there. In Wingspan, it is just random who gets to go first. Have you seen a cool bird recently?
I saw a pileated woodpecker recently.
I think the sighting of an pileated woodpecker is enough for you to get to go first.
Thank you.
We'll let Ashley start us off.
All right. So I will be picking one of my objectives.
Yes.
As will you.
Yep.
All right. And discard the other one. And then we need to choose our birds to get going.
Yeah.
Start my day with a good hearty breakfast.
That's always good.
So I will be choosing a cherry and a wheat.
I'll be taking a fish and a wheat if you wouldn't mind.
I called it a cherry, but I think it's just a berry.
Yeah, cherry, berry.
Little snack.
I like it either way. So that I think it's time for you to get us going. We have 8 actions on this first round.
That's right.
What are you gonna do first?
All right, I'm gonna start off by playing a bird. I'm gonna play...
Who you playing?
The Amazonian parrotlet. Not quite a parrot, a lit parrot.
Ooh, lit.
So at the end of the round, I'll get to draw 2 birds and tuck either or both of them behind this bird.
Nice.
Are we reading fun bird facts?
Absolutely, we're reading fun bird facts.
Okay. This bird, first described by ornithologists in the 1970s, likes the seeds of bamboo.
Ooh.
A little snack.
Little snack of bamboo.
And that's it for my first turn, so on to you.
Awesome. Well, I liked what you did there, and so I think I'm going to follow suit with playing a bird. I'm going to be playing Clark's grebe. Grebe? Grebe. Grebe is what we're going to say. It cost me a fish. And its fun fact is Clark was a 19th century surveyor who collected specimens for the Smithsonian.
Very cool.
So this bird is, named after a pretty cool guy. It could be any Clark. It could be Clark Griswold. We don't know. But that is my entire turn, so back around to you.
All right, well, I'm excited to take our first hummingbird action for the game.
She beat me to it.
So I'm going to gain food.
Of course.
To start, I get to get 1 kibble, 1 snack from the bird feeder.
Yum.
I will be taking an invertebrate.
Ooh.
And I already forgot to pay my feed last time.
Come on.
Sorry. So I got my caterpillar. Will I be discarding this? Yeah, we're gonna discard
for a second
for
food.
a second snack.
That makes sense.
I will take a cherry berry fruit action here. This does not have an activated ability, but I get to attract a hummingbird.
Nice. And it does say in the new America's expansion to make sure you actually are doing the cube, your action cube moving down the row, just because it helps you make sure you don't forget to take that all-important hummingbird action.
That's right.
You gotta have no regrets.
No regrets.
Egrets. Egrets. No egrets.
Well, I will be attracting the horned sun gem to my forest habitat. And with that, I get to move up any spot on the tracker. Absolutely. I will be moving up on my mango track, which has a hummingbird icon, which lets me take another action.
Sensible.
Sensible for sure.
She's running away with it, folks. Getting ahead on these hummingbird points.
And with that, I'm going to return him or her to the coquette, the brilliance and coquette, and I'm opting to move up on that tracker.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have a similar turn, but not quite the same, because I'm gonna come down here to my drawing birds. I don't have any eggs to discard, so I will just be drawing one bird. And I do really like this Muscovy duck that's out here. Ooh, we should have refilled this too, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, yes.
At the end of your turn.
Apologies.
And then I have this brown ability, which allows me to draw one bird card. If you do, discard one from your hand at the end of your turn. So I think I'm gonna go for a random. And then we will come to my hummingbird action.
Which one are you choosing?
I really liked what you did there. It makes a lot of sense, yeah. And I think I'll be doing basically exactly what you did, except I will start with my, is it diamonds, gems, gemstones?
Diamonds?
Diamonds, with that one. And it does give me a bonus action, which I then will, I think, send this one back, actually. And happy enough to cover that one up. And we'll move up the B track.
Very cool. Okay, well, I have no bird cards, so I would like a bird card.
Sure.
Can you please refill?
Oh, absolutely. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Ooh, gold ability.
Ooh.
That's a pretty solid one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am going to draw a card. And as cool as that one is that you just brought out, I'm going to top deck one.
Ooh, top decking. Going for random. Also, I should have discarded something from my hand. We're really just getting it just all right here, so I will discard the little blue heron.
All right. And since I have drawn my card, I'm moving into attracting a hummingbird.
Absolutely.
Let's see. These all have neat little abilities that they come with, but I'm really into the cinnamon hummingbird. It tastes like tasty French toast. Cinnamon. And its ability allows me to draw an extra bird. So I will top deck again. What do I get?
Something good, I hope. I'm gonna be gaining food. I, off the get-go, get to gain one food, which I believe is gonna have to be a invertebrate, please.
Certainly.
Thank you. And then we will go to my hummingbird action. And the question is moving up the track, and that's important for end of round goals, but having food to play birds is also very important. So I actually am going to leave that one out there. And I will get a nectar. And that is my turn. We'll need to refill that.
Absolutely. And nectar, not only is it sweet and tasty, it also is any kind of food, right?
It is any kind of food. It is wild, so
I love that.
Lots of options available when you have nectar. Have you ever drank nectar before?
I like the trick where you take the Japanese honeysuckle and you pull out the style.
Yeah.
And then you taste the little droplet of nectar. So I guess that's the closest I've gotten to drinking nectar.
Yeah. Hey, I've done that too, so I've also done it.
It's such a good summertime treat.
I have been told that, nectar can be out in the warm weather and has a tendency to ferment if you leave it there for a while. So, nectar wine, anyone? No, just me? Okay.
I need some food. I don't have enough snacks over here for my liking. So I'm going to, what would I like to get? Let me see what I have. I'm gonna go for the berry cherry fruit.
The berry cherry.
And I'm going to discard another bird.
Okay.
Or a bird, I guess.
Yep.
To get another food. There's only fish left, so I'm gonna opt to re-roll the bird feeder, reset it.
Okay, some good options.
no activatable abilities, but I do get to attract a hummingbird. Let's see. I'm really trying to get you on the hummingbird tracker.
Yeah, you are.
So I will bring him in, and I'm choosing to move up on the emerald track. And just like that, it's your turn again.
Just like that. I've kind of backed myself into a corner.
That's not good.
But I can do this. I will play a bird. And we are going to play Spraug's Pipit for both of these. This rare bird's mating display can last for over an hour. An hour.
I wonder what its display is. Does it like run in circles?
Yeah, maybe, or make some fun noises or something. I don't know.
That's a really involved dance.
Yeah.
For such a little dude.
It is a lot, but it does allow me to draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. So we will come over here and grab 2 bonus cards. And okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this guy and discard this one. And that is my entire turn.
Cool.
Cool, great, thanks.
I need eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do this turn, is I'm gonna lay 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
I love the shade of green that comes with this.
Yeah, it is a very nice...
like, it matches my dude.
There you go.
They're meant to be. And then I get to take another hummingbird action.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really want to move up on the emerald track, but that is just not going to happen for me. So we'll go up on the diamond track. Boop.
There you have it.
Trying to get out of the
the
negative zone here.
The negative zone is scary.
Yeah, it can really come back to get you.
In one of our test plays, I did not realize that it was negatives, and so I would have won if I had known these facts, but...
And I had the gall to look you in the eye and said, I knew, I just didn't remind you.
She did.
Goblin mode activated.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so back around to me. We got 4 actions left, or I have 4 actions left.
That's right.
And I think that eggs is the move. So we'll grab 2 eggs for myself. We'll spread the love, let everyone have a little egg. Nothing there. And then the hummingbird action. I do think getting out of the negatives is an important part of what we're doing the rest of the time here. So I will go ahead and get the purple-throated carib. And because he's purple-throated, I think we'll move our purple one up.
Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant.
I will reset the hummingbird tracker.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this proper gentleman.
Oh my goodness.
The purple crown plover crest.
Cute. The art is so good.
Fantastic.
Oh goodness.
I need some more bird cards. I have one. I like him, but I need he needs some friends in my hand. So that's what we're gonna do this turn. And let's see what we shall do.
Look, the black skimmer's out there for you. Or spoonbill.
As cool as the spoonbill might be, I'm gonna top deck a card. We're gonna send back the cinnamon hummingbird. Thank you for visiting my preserve. And we've got to get out of the negative here. So I placed him on top of the bee so I can move up the bee tracker. Bzzz.
Great.
And that's my turn. Snack time.
Snack time.
What can I interest you in?
Can I get the worm? The worm, please.
A grub, a worm.
A little grub.
A caterpillar.
Yeah.
An invertebrate of some sort.
A slug.
Whatever your choice is.
And we will be sending this guy back. And we will cover the mandarin?
Mango.
No, mango. We will cover the mango. The mango fruit. Lovely.
Okie dokie.
All right. 2 actions left, Ashley.
2 actions left.
You don't got very many birds out.
I don't, and that's intentional.
I only have 2 birds
And
out.
that's I'm playing 4D chess,
Yeah.
also known as Wingspan.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do the draw birds actions again.
Okay.
So with that, I'll be top decking. I'm really into the randomness here.
Yeah.
All right, what a nice get. Then I will be attracting a hummingbird here.
Sure.
Let's attract the purple-crowned plovercrest. Such a regal gentleman.
Sure.
And I will be moving up the emerald track onto an icon.
Yeah, so you get a bonus.
So I get a bonus action. So let's see.
Gonna bring one or send one?
I'm gonna bring one.
There you go. Yeah, you've got me beat right now, and probably a good chance you're gonna keep me beat on that.
Oh, but there is, you still have.
Yeah.
All right, we're sending back the purple crown plovercrest.
All right.
We're gonna send him back to the emerald. I have no option but emerald whenever I put it there.
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
That's you.
All right.
I needed any forest birds in my hand, but we're gonna go ahead and do the draw birds action. And we're gonna top deck from this pile over here. And then we are going to pop over here to Clark again, Clark's Grib, and we are going to draw another card. And now I'm gonna go ahead and discard one right now so I don't forget.
Good call.
Because I did just forget last time. So I am gonna send this fella back to here. I'm gonna take the mango action. She's gonna give me a bonus action, allowing me to move the emerald up. So I'm out of the negatives. Neither of us are negative. You are still leading for this round in goal, but I think it's over to you. Your final action of the first round.
I've got to maximize my hummingbird points.
Yeah.
I see you sneaking up over there, so I've got to.
Gotta make sure I don't slide in and take it from you.
I also like having a stockpile. I call it my doomsday prepping of bird feed. I gotta feed the birds even in the apocalypse.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to start by gathering some more food.
Okay. Are you gonna discard to gather extra?
Schwa.
Schwa. Schwa.
Okay, I am gonna discard, and I feel bad discarding it because look at how cool he is, the ocellated turkey.
Whoa. Yeah.
Like.
See you later.
Like how.
Man, that would be really good if you put a bunch of brown power cards out.
Yeah. I'm really into
Tough
the
faults.
green birds currently. I'm not green power, green bird. Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna play green birds.
Only green birds. Challenge mode.
I need some fish, some protein.
Protein?
Will you pass me a fish, please?
Of course.
Okay, and then for my second food.
What does she has so much food over there.
Stockpiling.
I don't know how. Somehow we have taken the same amount of actions, and I feel so far behind you.
It's okay. We
okay.
all move at our own pace.
Yeah.
And I don't have any rats yet.
Just take a rat.
I have rats over here.
Yeah.
If only I embezzled the rats, I'd have so many.
Yeah.
Put them in my pocket.
You know what those New York mobsters say? If only I could embezzle these rats.
Yeah, every single one I've ever heard, they say that. It's a direct quote.
I know a lot of them.
Oh no. I'm gonna move into taking my hummingbird action.
Of course.
I'm gonna send back the sky.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter where I send him up because it's still a 1-point jump no matter where.
It's just what are you trying to, achieve throughout the game?
I really like the brilliance and coquette symbol, so I'm gonna move up on that track.
There you have it, folks.
And with that is my last turn of the round, and you have one more.
My final action. I did really want to play this card, but I don't have enough food for it.
Should be stockpiling.
I know. Well, and that's part of my problem is that I don't have a bird in my forest. So I will be playing a bird. I've given up this race. There was no winning it. And I will be playing...
Something cool?
Yeah, the turquoise-browed Motmot.
Look at him.
The Motmot often warns of possible danger by swinging its tail back and forth like a pendulum.
My cats do that too.
That's a fun fact. Also, a pretty bird. That does cost me both of my resources, though.
That's okay.
But
you gotta spend money to make money.
You gotta spend money to make money. That's the golden rule.
Spend money to feed birds.
So that is the end of round one. We do now look at our round end. Or actually, I'm sorry, you do this action first.
I do. I get to draw 2 birds from the card, and I may tuck either or both of them behind that bird.
Oh, wow. That's good.
So from the deck, I will be top decking 2.
Okay.
Let's see what we have. All right, I'm going to tuck 1. Hedge my bets here.
Hedge your bets. Sounds good.
Hedge.
Hedge?
Something about birds and hedges and whatnot.
Oh.
I think the expression is bird in the hand is
Yeah.
worth 2 in the hedge.
Yeah, 2 in the hedge. I like it. All right, now we're gonna score our end of round goal, which, looking at it, I believe you have 3.
I have 3
and
big
I only
points.
have 1. So I will be taking second place on that round end goal, and you will be taking first.
Proudly.
Yeah, that's a 3-point swing. Then now we'll pull all of our guys off, discard our bird tray,
I
and
will
refill
reset the hummingbirds.
it. Sounds good.
I love that these are miniature cards too.
Yeah,
How cute.
absolutely.
Because they're small birds. They're just little guys.
They're little guys.
You are the first player this time.
I am now the first player, so I get to start us off this round. And I think that gaining some more food is the move.
It is looking pretty sparse in your pantry.
Yeah, you're telling me. And I do think I am going to discard a card to gain 2 foods. So go ahead and give me,
What can I offer you?
give me 2 wheats.
2 wheats, he says.
Yes,
Here are your 2 wheats.
appreciate
I will
it.
remove them from the bird feeder.
And now we will move down, and this is a good one for both of us. This is a new card in the new expansion. When activated, all players may return 1 hummingbird, starting with the player of your choice. So,
It's not that good for me now.
almost like I thought that through. I didn't think that through. I just really needed some food. And I am gonna send my purple-throated carib back, and looking at my board, I think getting some brilliance and coquettes and brilliance, whichever way it is, that's the one that makes the most sense for me right now.
Well, something cool about the expansion is that each of the symbols represents taxonomical groups. So like it's the coquettes and the brilliant groups of hummingbirds.
Oh,
Yeah.
the more you know. But that will allow me to come over and do my hummingbird action. And I actually think, despite what I would potentially want moving up tracks, gaining that nectar is what I need. So,
Ooh, the hyacinth Viso bearer?
yeah, Viso Bearer.
Viso bearer. As it is the end of your turn, I will reset the
Yes,
hummingbird.
thank you.
Noticeably, I remember to refill it when it's my turn.
Yeah, when you're having to look at it for your strategy, but when it's my strategy, she doesn't care.
Oh, I will play the.
Oh, you're doing a play a bird action.
Yes, I am.
There
Place
we
the
go.
cube on the play the bird. I will be playing the proto-notary warbler.
Ooh, a warbler.
The name prothornatary comes from Catholic scribes who wore yellow hoods.
Okay. Can you give me your best warble?
I don't know how they actually sound. They sound like that.
I think that was it. I think that is the noise that they should put into the digital version of the game for a warbler.
And I don't have 2 caterpillars, so I'm going to exchange
Some extras.
some extras to get some, spending food to make food and
Yeah,
whatnot.
you are always allowed to spend 2 food of any kind to gain 1 back of any kind to play a bird.
All right. Or just to have in your stockpile.
Yeah, I mean, if you want,
So this cost 2 invertebrates and 1 wheat.
perfect.
And that is my turn.
Awesome. Well, nobody will have seen this coming with my past actions, but I will be playing a bird. And I will be playing the Muscovy duck
Ooh.
in my wetlands area. That does cost an egg, and it will cost me, I just flung my board.
Flung my board.
It will cost me 3. I'm using this as my any, and then this being a wheat, and then using the nectar to cover the invertebrate.
Sounds
So,
wonderful.
But That's me. It does let me at the end of the round attract 2 hummingbirds. So
Clever.
clever, new card.
I really like how the cards
Yeah.
they pull birds in or send birds away.
Yeah.
I like
They
the interaction.
synergize well.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. All right, well, I will be laying eggs this turn, so we will be getting 2 eggs. Okay, I will be putting them on my warbler, my warbler. And then I will be attracting a hummingbird here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I would like to move up on the B track, not available. I will be taking this guy,
All right.
and I will be moving up on the B track.
With its bonus ability.
Yes, and that's that for this turn for me.
All right, but I am out of cards in my hand, so it's time to go digging for some new birds. So let's see what we've got.
I don't usually go digging for birds. I usually look up.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I should.
I'm just.
Where
are you?
I think I see one. Okay, we're gonna go random first with my first pool. Okay, I like that. And then we're gonna go. I think we're gonna keep it random, but I'm gonna go from the other pile. All right, yeah, I like both of those. So nothing there. Here I do get to draw one. If I do, I have to discard one at the end of the turn. We'll keep the randomness up. I will just go ahead and immediately discard a card because I don't want to forget later. Eastern Screech Owl. See you later. You are very pretty.
What's your best screech?
So I will be attracting a hummingbird, and I do believe that the best course of action is to take the long-billed hermit, and it will allow me to move up any of my choice. I will move up the brilliant and coquettes, and then it gives me an immediate second action. With this bonus action, I could see doing several different things that make sense, but I think actually sending one back
Ooh.
and onto an emerald is the move.
Interesting.
So
What was your rationale for that?
my rationale is at the end, I actually do want 2 open slots because
okay.
this allows me to attract up to 2.
Okay.
So just keeping them open is actually better for me, I think.
We are still early in the round.
We are early, so there's a lot of time for that to change. But
I see where your mind's at. All right, for my turn, my stockpile's getting low. I would like some food. So I'm gonna grab a fish, if you don't mind.
of course.
Thank you. And then that's actually all the food I'm gonna take for now. But I will be attracting a hummingbird.
You need to refill
I
it.
do need to refill it. Thank you for the. So I guess I just forget all the time. Not only if it's your turn.
So it's not just
It's not just when.
hating on me
Yeah.
specifically.
And when I do that, I will bring into my preserve the long-billed hermit.
Of course.
I'm gonna opt to move up on the B track.
Giving you a bonus action, I see.
That's right. I will be attracting another one. The Rufous Crested Coquette.
Ooh, nice.
A namesake for the coquette.
There you have it.
And I will be drawing a bird.
Drawing a bird.
Can I please have the variable seed eater?
Of course.
Is that variable? Did I read that correctly?
Yeah, you did indeed.
Great.
I do like that one of these is called the Vampire Ground Finch. That's fun.
All right.
You know, I liked what you did there, gaining food, because I'm also my stores are empty. I'm going bad for the apocalypse. So, you know, as they say, 2 can play at that game. 2 can.
Toucan.
2 can.
I thought it was a joke because you
Toucan.
said 2, and there's 2 of us. But
No, 2 can.
do you like Fruit
Toucan's
Loops?
a bird. There's layers to the joke.
There's layers on layers.
Or an onion.
I actually don't really want to rat with my refill, so could you re-roll the dice for me?
My pleasure. I love rolling dice.
Reset that bird feeder.
All right, on today's menu.
And I got exactly what I wanted, which is 2 invertebrates, which means I'm going to take one there.
Okay.
And then I have to discard to take the other one.
Okay, so you're claiming 2 invertebrates here.
I am.
Here are your grubs, your caterpillars.
Thanks for the grubs.
Your slugs.
Thank you, thank you. And now, this time it is going to work out for you because all players may return 1 hummingbird starting with the player of your choice. I think that, I have all the options available to me, so I should go first.
Look at that.
And yeah, I need to keep climbing that emerald track, so that's what we're doing.
You've heard of the corporate ladder.
Yes.
But have you heard of the emerald track?
The emerald track.
And then I will be returning.
This is the thing in Wicked that, Glinda rides. And
The yellow brick road?
No, she gets on the train.
The
in
Oz
Wicked.
train. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
It's the emerald tracks.
I'm sending back the Rufus Crested Coquette
Cool.
and moving up on my Coquette tracker.
Nice.
I'm so glad that worked out for both of us.
It did, and now I do get to bring a guy home.
It can't be the one you sent back.
Which was this one, correct?
That's right.
So I will be taking the wood star because we don't got lots of food over here. The amethyst wood star.
What a cutie.
What a cutie. There's 3 turns left, and I don't know if we actually mentioned it at the beginning of the round, but the round goal is to have an amount of birds with, gosh, I should probably know all the nest name types.
I call it the boar nest because they're boring birds.
Okay, so it's the boar nest. They're boring. Nobody wants to pay attention to them because they're so boring. But it is that amount of birds with eggs on them. I feel like I stepped on Ashley's joke and then tried to run with it and then went really poorly.
It's fine.
It's great.
It's good cringe content.
Yeah.
And with that, I will be... I will be drawing cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to top deck 2, so I will be... top decking 2.
Absolutely.
So I spent an egg.
This guy's green, though. You were getting green birds.
Yeah, but now I'm into the yellow meta.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Then I get to attract a hummingbird.
Of course.
I'm going to... I'm going to track the hyacinth vissobearer and get 1 nectar, please.
Of course. All right.
And that's that.
That's that. And I will be on my turn, my lovely little turn, be playing a bird.
Ooh.
The tropical parula over here in my forest habitat. The pitiumi in this bird's scientific name comes from Guarani in Paraguay, which means little yellow chest. I said a lot of those words wrong, but basically, it's got a little yellow chest.
That's from Paraguay.
And Paraguay.
Paraguay.
Great, and that did cost me 2 worms and an egg.
Expensive.
It's an expensive little guy.
I need a little bit more food.
Yeah?
I'm feeling a little peckish. So I will be getting some food. Let's see. I'm gonna play some 5D chess.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take a fish.
Yeah.
Protein
sure.
me up, please.
Of course.
And then I'm gonna discard a card. Yeah, discard this
Did
card.
you just McDonald's theme song?
No, that's just like what is always in my head.
Okay. So if you're ever wondering what's in Ashley's head, it's just la-di-da-di-da.
No thoughts, just I'm gonna re-roll.
Reroll. This is the 5D chess move.
Yeah.
Did you get what you wanted?
I don't
I
remember
hope it
what
wasn't
I
a
wanted.
cherry, because you didn't get it.
I have cherries.
But you might need 2 cherries.
Ooh.
I really like that wrapper.
2 cherries. Huh? Oh, man.
That one was a stretch, man.
Now, I remember where this was going. I remember now.
It wasn't just a song, you know. It was a dance, too.
Little song and dance.
Yeah.
I need some wheat. So I'll be grabbing a wheat.
So that's your second pull out of
Yes.
the bird feeder.
That's right. So I'll take the wheat. Because
Yeah.
I re-rolled after the first one.
You did. And
5D chess.
Yeah, you left the one that was 2, so, you know, thanks.
Round end, so not
Yeah.
not something that matters to me right now.
But you get to send that guy
I will
home.
be sending this guy home
Back to the garden.
to the Brilliants and Coquettes.
Ooh,
Getting an extra action.
she's stacking them bonus actions.
I will send back this guy to get a mango. And that's that.
That's that on that. So I'm once again finding myself without any bird cards in hand. So I think I need to go ahead and get some bird cards. So I would love for the vampire groundfinch to be in my preserve just because, but I will say I don't think that it makes sense for me to take it right now, so I'm going to top deck. Okay. Solid, solid, solid. And we'll top deck again. Okay. And come down. That's round end. Now I get to draw one. Whoa. Draw one. I didn't see what that was, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And I do need to immediately discard something. And I think... I'm going to discard this red-breasted meadowlark. Now I get to bring a hummingbird home. Lots of stuff out there.
The garden is full.
The garden is full. We're going to take the long-billed hermit. Bring him over. I think he's been in my home before, but it allows me to move up one, which I will move up the emerald track, which gives me a bonus action. And I think with the bonus action, I do think I'm going to send back this amethyst wood star, and I'm thinking I'm emerald maxing and trying to make it to the old Emerald City, and move up one more on the emerald track there. So
Let's see. I read my card a little bit closer and realized that my 6D chess isn't actually going to work the way I thought it was, but that's okay. We'll make things work.
okay.
I'm going to play a burb.
A burb.
I'm going to play the variable seed eater here,
Okay.
and that is that. That's all for me.
Okay, I've realized a mistake I've made, but
Same.
that's okay. That is okay.
The nice thing about birds is that they're fleeting.
They're fleeting. All right, so we'll go with the lay egg action. And looking over there, you've got 2. You're not going to be able to make 3 happen. So if I can make 3 happen, I will win this round. So I will do 3 eggs. And we've got 1, a 2, a 3.
Ah, those star nests.
Yeah, the star nest is gonna get you there. Nothing on that one. Now I do attract a hummingbird.
Come hither.
Come hither. Come hither. I think we take this purple-throated carib,
Where are you moving?
and we just keep moving up.
Just keep moving up.
Choo choo, down the emerald track we go.
Up, up, up. Meanwhile,
I mean, yours is not.
I'm going for the rising bars effect.
Oh, okay,
but, yeah.
AT&T.
Yeah, but it goes the other way. I think this is
Not
declining.
a sponsor. No. Great.
Anyway.
All right, well, that is my final turn of the round, so it is over to you for your last one.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna play burb.
Gonna play a burb.
And I'm I'm going to play the red-crested cardinal.
Ooh.
It's going to cost me a cherry.
Sure.
And when played, play another bird in this column, leaving no empty spaces to its left. So if I had more birds, I could play two additional birds, but I only have one bird. That's okay. This bird is gonna go here. It's the common grackle.
The grackle.
Like that bird would be called a grackle.
Yeah. For sure.
I bet its grackle sound is like grackle.
Are they Pokemon? Do they say their name?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Duh.
That's where do you think Pokemon came up with that?
Birds.
Nature, birds, grackles.
Art imitates life.
There it is. There it is, folks.
I'm gonna use the nectar as my wheat
Sure.
and my fish as a wild,
Perfect.
and that's that.
That's that on that. All right, so that does bring us to the end of the round.
Yes.
So you get to use an round end power, and I also have one, but you go ahead and do yours first.
Okay. All right, round end. Draw 2 cards from the deck, and I can tuck either or both under.
Of course.
Let's see what we got. We will be keeping these in my hand, and that's my end of round ability.
Cool. I have a round in that allows me to attract up to 2 hummingbirds. That's why I realized I messed up. I could have left 2 slots open, but
We can just attract them this way.
no.
That's not how it works.
But I am going to take the amethyst woodster,
That's a good one.
which allows me to get a nectar going into the next round.
That's a good start.
Yeah, for somebody who doesn't have a apocalypse stockpile.
Mine's getting thin.
Yeah. Hope the apocalypse doesn't start anytime soon with what you got going on over there. And that is my round in ability. So now we are going to score end of round goal, which I believe I have 3.
You do have 3. I have 2.
All right, so I take this one.
And I will take second.
Which also means that at this point we are at a net 0 on round end goals. So
They do increase as the rounds go on.
they do.
So
Yeah, so our next one is, the next round, we'll go ahead and say it now so I don't forget, is different point values on birds. You will be first player again this time though. So.
I will, won't I?
Yep, good call. Pull all of our cubes off our board.
I'm making it a new round resolution to keep in mind to move my cubes across.
Yeah, move your cubes
move your
across the
cubes.
board. You would think it would be something they wouldn't have to call out in an expansion, but clearly it's like just that thing people forget. So they're like, move your dang cube, guys. Move it. That's all you need to do.
Just move your cube. I need some food.
Plans on plans on plans, I
So to get some food, I'm going to take a fish. I'm already breaking my resolution. A fish and a wheat. Will you please provide fish?
Of course.
Thank you so much. When activated, tuck a bird from your hand behind this bird. If you do, lay an egg on this bird.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's 2 points if you do it.
All right. I'm going to tuck one, yes, and lay an egg.
Whoa!
It doesn't crack.
These aren't real eggs!
They're sturdy.
I do every time. I'm going to pull an Eli here, guys. If you watch the Groves channel, you'll know that he really thinks game pieces look like candy. The eggs in Wingspan, candy. Like, I do just want to put this in my mouth and try and eat it.
There's literally a whole brand of candy that is just eggs that
Yeah.
are the same color,
Yeah,
same size,
yeah.
more tasty.
This is
Yeah.
all just to say they're great components. I love the eggs.
They don't crack.
They don't crack.
And with that, I get to attract a hummingbird.
Of course. Who are you bringing home?
Oh, let's see. We're gonna bring the white-tipped sickle bill. And with that, I'm going to move up the bee
The bee track.
track.
Okay, I need to get food to bring some more out into my world. So I'm gonna get some food.
Yum.
Yum yum. And I would like, could I have the invertebrate, the little worm?
A worm, an invertebrate, a grub if you will.
A little grub. And then go ahead and re-roll that.
Reroll. We'll reroll this one. We'll reroll these two. We'll reroll them all.
Roll them all.
What do you want?
I wanted a cherry, but I'll take a rat.
You know, they're the same.
Yeah, cherry, rat, same difference.
A 1 for 1.
All right, so now we're gonna run down my new hummingbird world, which first I get to, when activated, attract or return 1 bee or diamond hummingbird. So I do think I'm going to go ahead and return this one. And we'll cover, no, we're emerald maxing.
That's right.
Emeralds. You didn't join in.
Emerald.
Thanks.
Sorry.
And then we're gonna move down, and good for you. When activated, all players may return 1 hummingbird, starting with the player of your choice.
Who are you choosing to go first?
Well, I can't emerald max this time, so I think you can go first.
Oh my God, how nice of you. Thank you. I'm gonna send back the sickle bill, and I'm going to opt to move up the bee track.
The bee track. Lovely. And we're gonna send this one back.
The mango?
Throated carib. Cover that guy, and I will also move up the bee track.
Look at us, busy bees.
Just some busy bees. All right, and then coming down here, and I get to return another bee one. And we'll just make a nice little stack there and go up the bee again.
Are you bee maxing?
I'm bee maxing.
I need some birds. Let's see.
Got some nice pink abilities out there right now.
I do, but I'm feeling random.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see. I like him.
Were you going to discard an egg for a second?
Now that you pointed it out, sure thing.
Sure thing. We're gonna top deck again.
Let's see. Oh, what a cutie. All right, no activatable ability. And I will send back the hyacinth. I am gonna send him back here and move up the coquette track.
All right, so I'm going to play a bird. I'm going to be playing the long-wattled umbrella bird.
Look at him. He has a built-in umbrella.
Look at him. He
or
does.
Or is he an umbrella? Or a little bit of both?
Well, let's learn something about him.
Okay.
A male's feather-covered wattle may be up to 35 centimeters long, but he can retract it to aid in flying.
Oh.
So, cool. To play the long-wattled umbrella bird, I did need to spend an egg.
Okay.
And I will be spending all of my resources, so you can put those 2 back.
You are not prepared for
nectar.
the apocalypse.
The apocalypse is looking bad right now.
Unless that was the apocalypse.
Could have been.
We missed it.
The umbrella bird came and went.
Alrighty. I'm hungry again. Let's get some food. Let's get some bread.
Let's get that bread.
Let's see what I need. Not what I need. I will take 2 invertebrates. When activated, tuck a bird from your hand. Ooh. I will be tucking this one.
Nice.
And laying an egg. I realize I only have cool green eggs now. No activatable abilities, and then I will attract a bird. Who wants to come to my preserve? The amethyst wood star.
There you go.
All right, and with his arrival comes a nectar, please.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Whoa!
We're magicians.
I'm feeling a little insecure about how I'm doing for the apocalypse, so I do think more food is in my future. The unfortunate thing is I don't really want either of those, but go ahead and give me a wheat.
Wheat.
And then re-roll them all, please.
And no rats.
No rats.
Let's re-roll.
Just what I needed.
I know you said
a cherry, please.
Alrighty, you are in charge of the cherries.
Oh, you are correct. All right, and now we get to do our fun little hummingbird actions. We will start by either I attract or return a bee or diamond hummingbird. I don't have any, so I have to attract. We'll attract the white-tipped sicklebill.
You know, he was just in my preserve.
Yeah.
A good bird.
Good bird. He does good work. And this hummingbird is going to allow me to move up a track, and watch this. I'm going to move up the emerald track because we're in Oz now. And that also allows me to take a bonus action, which I believe is going to be me taking the long-billed hermit and placing him here.
Oh my
Allowing me to move up another one, which is the bee, which is giving me another bonus action. We're comboing here. And I think what I'm gonna do then is gain a nectar by bringing the hyacinth Vissobearer back over here.
How
That's
nice.
all the comboing I
That-
could do.
that was a lot of
but it was a
comboing.
lot of comboing. We've been building to
Snap,
it.
snap.
But now all players may return one hummingbird, starting with the player of your choice. I'm going to start with me.
Okay.
And I think that what track do I want to move up now is really the question. So we'll return this guy and play him here to go up the B track. And now you get to do the same.
All right. It's flying away.
Flying away.
It's flying back to the garden. I would like to move up the coquette track.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to move down the track to my hummingbird action, which allows me to send the white-tipped sicklebill back. And you know, we go for the bees, you know? We go for the bees.
Bee maxing.
Bee maxing. I've already made it down the Emerald Road, so like it's time for the Emerald track. Now I'm on the bee track.
You do bee maxing.
And with that, it's your turn.
Oh,
Ba-dum-tsh.
Yay! All right. I will be playing the Resplendent Quetzal. What a beautiful name for a beautiful bird. I will be using one nectar as a cherry.
Of course.
Then I will be using 2 fish as a cherry.
Oh, okay.
And then I will be using 1 invertebrate and 1 rat as a cherry.
I see. So,
And then it also costs me an egg.
my goodness.
A beautiful bird, an expensive
An
bird.
expensive bird. Ooh, and that's a similar bird to my
Yes,
parula.
that's
I
right.
see. Okay.
All right, and
That's you?
that was it. Yeah.
Well, I like playing birds, so I'm going to play a bird too. Playing the red-headed barbet. It will cost me a worm and a cherry. I'm using a nectar as the worm. Also will cost me 1 egg. So that's me.
I didn't read my cool bird fact, and it's
Ooh.
actually a really cool bird fact.
Okay.
The resplendent quetzals quetzals were important in Mayan mythology and are the namesake of the Guatemalan currency.
Oh, that is a good fun fact.
That is a good, cool, fun fact.
Mine actually has a really good fun fact too.
Please share.
This species was Wingspan designer Elizabeth Hargrave's spark bird. It made her want to be a birder.
How
So
cool.
the red-headed barbet, in a lot of ways, is the reason we have this game.
Look at that.
Lovely. All right, but it is over to you now.
Goodness. Well, I'm looking a little sparse over here again. I got 2 actions left, but I need more birds.
We got to do it all, you know.
There's so much to do and so little time. Let's play a bird.
Okay.
All right, I will be playing the white-crowned sparrow.
Ooh, a sparrow.
Costs 1 invertebrate and 1 wheat and an egg. Boop.
Nice.
And these sparrows like shrubbery areas in many habitats, from tundra to desert.
Oh.
Generalists in their environment.
What does a sparrow say?
Sparrow! Oh, I'm
A
sorry.
Spiro.
Sparrow!
Oh, we got to the joke. All right. I am out of bird cards in my hand, so I think that it's just time to refill. So I think I'm gonna draw. And then we're gonna draw again, but from this side. Okay, I don't know that that was worth it, but I did it. Skipping this one, that's a round in, but now I get to draw one more. Coming back to this side. All right.
Mixing it up.
And I do have to discard a card, so I'm going to go ahead and discard that guy.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Really? The Ruby Crown Kinglet?
Yes.
Yeah. I just don't have the cards in hand to play 2 cards at once, I don't think, by the end of the game, so we're going to let that one disappear. But now I get to come take my Hummingbird action. And I think it's worth it for me to keep going up these tracks. So we're gonna move the bee up one more space. So over to you for your final action.
My final action, let's see. I have no birds.
No birds.
I have no food. I'm getting low on eggs. But I need some food. We'll get some food.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start by we'll take a cherry and an invertebrate. May I please have a cherry?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. And then I get to activate my Resplendent Quetzal, attract or return 1 coquette or 1 emerald hummingbird. Let's see. I will attract this beautiful crowned wood nymph here.
There you go.
So I will top deck a card. I like it. When activated, tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, lay an egg on this bird. Yeah, we'll tuck it.
Yeah.
We'll tuck it.
You got to get them bonus points when they're staring you right in the face.
Yeah. And then no activatability, and then we will send this guy home.
Send him on his way.
Yes, we will move up the coquette tracker. And with that, that's my last turn for the round.
Okay. So I am gonna gain some food because we're looking pretty sparse over here. And can I have the fish and then a reset?
Yes. Taking the fish, getting ready to reset. Resetting. Voila.
Could I get a worm, please?
1 invertebrate for you.
All right, and I'm not gonna discard for another food, I don't think. This one's pretty great. From the general supply, gain 1 food of a type in another person's supply.
Oh, so you can choose.
A worm or a cherry. I'll go ahead and take a cherry.
How
Have a little
nice.
bit of extra stuff going on. I get to attract or return 1 bee or diamond bird.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Convenient.
Well, I am going to return the white-tip sicklebill. We're going to return them on top of the bee
Bee maxing.
to B-max,
Oh, look
which
at that.
gains me another hummingbird action. Stop me if you've heard this story before.
It's a good story. I'll
But
listen.
it is a good story.
Not so much for me.
I do think with my bonus action, no, I will bring 1 to me.
Who will be arriving? Can't be the white-tip sicklebill.
Nope, the nectar could be worthwhile next round. I don't necessarily know what I'll be playing. And nectar kind of keeps me open.
It's a
But this
liquid
is just
asset.
points at the end. This is just points. So, it's tough. I think I just take the points. All right, so I'm gonna put the purple-throated carob here, which lets me move up another track. And we want to keep going up the Brilliance and Coquette track. So that is everything for that bird. Now all players may return 1 hummingbird. I'll start with you.
Womp womp.
And I will go ahead and return the long-billed hermit.
So long.
And I'll just go ahead and we'll get some diamonds going. And then we come right here and we return this fella. Get another diamond.
He's diamond maxing now.
Look, you just gotta max out all your tracks. You gotta synergize your board with the hummingbirds. But with that is the end of my turn and I believe the end of the round.
That's correct.
So use round in bird powers. Go ahead.
Yes, I will draw 2 from the deck. Thanks to the Amazonian parrotlet. I will review. And you know what? I'm gonna tuck 2.
Okay.
Is that the smartest move?
I think so, probably actually, at this point in the game. So I do get to attract up to 2 hummingbirds.
Oh.
And we're gonna start with this fella, the purple-throated carob. And that allows me to move up a track, which we will move up the diamond track. Then I get to attract a second one. Would you look at that? The long-billed hermit, which will allow me to move up a track, which gains me a bonus hummingbird action, which
I'm
will
so happy for you.
have me, I think, bringing the white-tipped sicklebill back, which does allow me to, I don't get another bonus action. That would be crazy, but I am going to keep moving up the diamond track, I think, because that's more points per now, because I'm in the, what is it? It's +2 instead of +1 to go up that track, even though I may not get another bonus action.
Your interest rate has gone up.
Yeah, the interest rate, been bringing a lot of hummingbirds in and out.
You're a big stakeholder in the hummingbird system here.
But that is it. That is all my round in bonus. Now we would score our end of round goals. Just let me count. And our hummingbirds do count as a bird with 0. So,
oh man.
1, 2, 3.
We definitely had a discussion where we were like, birds count. Our hummingbirds count for 0, which counts towards this.
Yeah.
And
I'm at 5. What are you at?
4.
4. Okay. Well, how's me taking it then?
I'll take second.
It's tough. It's tough out here.
It's brutal.
But with that, I think we remove our cubes.
That's right.
And it's time for the final round of this game.
That's right. Let's reset.
We only get 5 actions this time. Our round end goal this time is how many birds you have in the grasslands. So you're just slightly ahead of me right now.
Just slightly for now.
For now, I think we're gonna draw birds. This might be a mistake, but that's what we're gonna do. We're going to draw off the top. Yep, not what I wanted. We'll draw another off the top. Not what I wanted, but that's okay. Them's the breaks. And now I get to draw another one. If I do, I have to put something down. Man, just really, it's tough sledding. I'm gonna get rid of that guy.
That's
and then my humming, it is a good one. Really good card early game. This late game, not so great. I will get to take a hummingbird action, which has me sending the white-tipped sicklebill back. Let's see, so diamonds or coquettes are what we wanted. I actually could take the bee or emerald action and get to take any other action.
That's what happens when you be an emerald, Max.
Yeah, do I think I could get the coquette up there to that last bonus action? I think it's worth the try. So we're gonna go up the coquette and brilliance.
So happy for you.
No bitterness at all.
I'm so happy. I will start by getting some food.
Okay.
What food? We'll take a grub and we'll take a cherry. Grub, cherry. Attract or return 1 emerald or 1 coquette. There are no coquettes to be grabbed, so I will bring home the snowcap. What a cutie pie. And with it coming to my preserve, I get to draw a card. I'll actually take the, can you grab it for me?
The lineated woodpecker?
Yes.
Ooh.
What a cutie.
Nice.
I'm calling them all cuties.
They're all cuties.
When activated, I can tuck a card from my hand. I'm not going to activate. Nothing to do here. I can send this one back. Let's see.
Should that have been? Oh no, you pulled that.
That's right. We really need to go up in these higher interest ones.
Yeah, you're about to start comboing off a lot, so.
We call it popping off.
We call it popping off. I see. All right, into your turn?
Yes, that's right.
All right, let's refill both this and that.
Thanks for the reminder. I definitely totally remembered by myself.
Whoa. So here's the thing. I really actually would love that toucan, but it would be a whole waste of one of my 4 last actions to do that. So I don't think I'm gonna, risk it for it. I can go ahead and play a bird this time.
Look at you.
And I'm going to play the Waddled Jacana. So I've now got 2 waddled cards. It does cost me an egg. And it cost me both these and the fish. But anyways, solid little guy. He's worth 7 points.
Oh my goodness.
So,
That's a nice dude.
that's a nice dude.
I will also be playing a bird this turn. We are going to play the lineated woodpecker that
There
I
you go.
just drew.
Yeah.
He cost me 2 grubs and 1 egg. 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
All right. He's not worth a whole lot, but I got a lot in the grassland.
Yeah. Well, and what you have done, I will say, has told me I'm not even going to fight for that.
Don't fight.
It's just not worth it for me. What is worth it for me, though, is to gain some food. We will go ahead and what do we have over there?
We have a wheat and we have a fish.
Give me the fish
1 fish
and re-roll them.
and re-roll. What can I interest you in?
Go ahead and give me a rat.
I'll show you a rat.
And we'll go down. Unfortunately for me, all you have is a cherry, so I will take a cherry. Attract or return a bee or diamond hummingbird. We will attract a diamond.
This guy is really popular in our
Yeah,
preserve.
the white-tipped sicklebill's really popping off. Not comboing off.
No,
I got told
popping off.
I got told that was wrong. But I'm moving up the Brilliance and Coquette track. And then now all players may return 1 hummingbird, starting with the player of your choice.
Every time.
Yikes over there for you. We're gonna send this fella back. Put him on a B, which is at the top, which means I can move up anything, which means I will move up the Brilliance and Coquette again, which does give me a bonus action, which will allow me to send the long-billed Hermit home to there. And I will move up the Diamond track. And then I come down here and get to take this hummingbird action. And I think we're just hummingbird track maxing. Can I do that this turn?
Did you already send him back this turn?
I did on one of these abilities.
Yeah, if you've already sent him back, you can't bring him home.
If I had played him on there, I could do it. That's okay.
Okay.
We'll gain an egg, because I might need an egg to play another bird. So I'm bringing the gilded hummingbird, and just put an egg wherever. So
All right.
that's me.
All right, I'm gonna reset the hummingbird track because it's my turn and I remember whenever it matters to me.
I see. 3 actions left.
All right, it's time to egg max you.
Oh no.
We're egg maxing. All right, we're gonna lay 4 eggs. That's 5. 4 eggs. We'll do 2 here. We'll do two here. Interesting. With the lineated woodpecker, which is a card in the new expansion,
Of course.
when activated, if this is the rightmost bird in its habitat,
Okay.
move it with the action cube to another habitat and continue your turn in that habitat. I'm going to move it to the wood
absolutely
habitat.
You will.
And I'm going to continue by attracting or returning. There's nothing to return, so I will attract a coquette, move up the tracker. I am now coquette maxed.
Yep, and you get to.
That's right. So we will attract another hummingbird, which I'm going to attract this guy here,
There you go.
which allows me to lay 1 egg.
Okay.
So I will lay an egg
Yep.
here. And I would tuck a bird. There's no birds to tuck, nothing to do here. I'm gonna send this one back. I'm gonna send him back to here. I'm gonna,
Yeah, use that as a wild.
yeah, and then move up here.
Yep.
Get to take another one.
She's comboing.
Combo, pop it off.
Yeah, pop it off, folks.
I'm gonna bring in
Yeah.
this guy and draw the toucan, please.
Yeah. That makes sense. That actually, now thinking about it, that would have been how I could have put the toucan in my hand. She's 5D chess to me. Okay, so that's everything for you?
That's my turn.
I mean, that was a crazy amount of hummingbird comboing.
Popped off.
Yeah.
They were bouncing back.
Bouncing
I will.
around. Refill it?
Refill
Oh yeah, I
it.
need to refill up here.
I
Don't-
remember because it's your turn and I care.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm at the point of the game where I have 2 actions left. I think what makes the most sense for me, I have a really good engine here, and none of the birds in my hand are worth a lot. I'm not going to win this race. Eggs are good, but I don't have a good egg engine. So I do think I am just going to play to my strength, and I am going to gain food. Go ahead and give me 2 worms.
2 worms. Doesn't matter which worm you want.
You know, leave one of the doubles for you just in case you want it. You know, you did that for me earlier.
2 worms. you
2
said.
worms, thank you.
You're welcome. Here are 2 worms.
This isn't a game about being mean to your opponents. It's a game about being nice.
We all win when the birds win.
Exactly. And so now we're going to go to the red-headed barbet from the general supply, game 1 of a type. You still only have cherries.
It's my favorite fruit.
Now I get to attract or return a bee or diamond card.
There's a bee.
There is a bee.
There's a diamond.
There's a diamond. And I think I will send you to the bee, which allows me to move any of them of my choice. Do I think in 1 turn I could get this to the bonus action? That's 3 movements.
Be a lot of bouncing.
Look, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try and max out this hummingbird track. So we're gonna go up the mango track.
The mango.
So now I get to come here. All players may return 1 hummingbird. You have one this time.
I do. Who's going first, though?
I think I'm gonna go first.
That's fair.
And, you know, for you, I don't know that it matters, but I do want to cover a mandarin.
Okay.
To get a mandarin. Or mango, I keep calling it mandarin. Mango.
All right. I get to go
You
now?
also get to return 1.
Let's see. I will return the emerald to the emerald.
There
And
you
move
have
up the emerald.
There you have it. And then coming down, and I get to move up 1. And I will bring back, I put him out there this turn.
Oh no.
So I'll take the speckled hummingbird back, which allows me to move up 1, going up the mango track.
He's maxing.
I'm trying to max. We're trying, folks. I only have 1 action left to do it, so I don't know if it's going to happen. But that is me. Over to you.
Ooh, doggy. All right. I'm going
Now,
to.
these are birds.
Ha. I'm going to take. What am I going to take? I'm going to take a caterpillar,
Sure.
and then I'm going to reset.
Yeah.
I'm going to take 2 wheat.
Cool.
Moving on to the lineated woodpecker. He is the rightmost. He's going to another habitat.
Ooh, where's he headed?
He's headed back to the grassland.
There it is.
Almost as if there's something important to do with the grasslands this turn. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you had left it, I have enough resources, I could have played something.
This one also would move if it was the rightmost.
Okay.
It's not. Nothing to do here. Discard 1 wheat to lay 1 egg on each of the birds immediately to the left and right of this bird. You may discard an additional wheat to lay 1 egg on this bird. 2 wheats.
2 wheats for 2 eggs.
For 2 eggos on.
Not waffles. Birds probably don't need to eat waffles.
Birds will eat whatever.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, I have taken bread, and thrown it to the geese.
You're not supposed to do
I know.
that.
It was when I was a child.
Okay.
Before I knew that they could choke on it and it wasn't good for
Well,
them.
it also
doesn't digest, right?
Well, it also causes the water to get algae, which causes the oxygen to be depleted from the water.
Which kills fish.
It's bad.
Kills fish. Don't feed geese or ducks bread, folks. Don't do it.
And on that note, I'm going to send back the fiery-throated hummingbird.
Send them back. Throw them back.
Throw it back. Throw back Thursday. We're gonna Emerald Max now.
All right.
All right, that's that.
All right.
Last turn for you.
My final action. I kind of already described what I was going to do, but I am going to take food again. which means that the food I take doesn't matter. So give me a fish and a rat.
Fish and a rat?
It'll only matter if we tie, in which case this would be the tiebreaker.
Fish. That's the rat. You gotta get your own
I got
fish.
my own fish,
Okay.
yes.
Teach a man to fish.
Yeah, thank you. And I get from the general supply to gain one that you have. Go ahead, give me a worm. Give me a worm.
Invertebrate. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at all this wasted food. But we're hummingbird maxing. And so I do get to attract or return 1 bee or 1 diamond. So let's see. Give me a second to math, folks.
Calculating.
Calculating.
Do you want me to get you a board with some red string?
No, I do think that is the move. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the long-billed hermit this turn, and it allows me to move up any track, which is the mango track, which gives me a bonus action, which will allow me to send the speckled hummingbird home here. And I'll just go ahead, because at this point it's kind of the same no matter where I move, so I'll move up that one. Then we'll go here. All players may return 1 hummingbird with the starting player of their choice. I've really done a good job at keeping her from gaining benefits from this move.
I think one time I got it.
We'll go ahead and just cover that up. Go up the diamond track, come down here, get to bring somebody. I sent both of those and him, right?
I believe so.
Ooh. I should have. Have I done this one? Because I only had 2.
Oh, if you sent that back last turn.
Yeah, I sent the sickle bill back last turn. Roast me in the comments if I'm lying, but I'm pretty certain I sent this back last turn, which allows me to put this here, which does allow me to move up 1 more track.
This is insane.
I'm almost maxed. Almost, folks.
All right. As much as I would love to play the toucan, and I have spent time accumulating the resources I needed to play the toucan, it makes more sense point-wise to lay eggs and then move the lineated woodpecker this way.
Yeah, probably.
Because
so.
I'll still have 1 more bird than you in that column or row.
Yep.
So with that, we will be laying eggs. We can dip in here, grab 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, move into this guy, moving him up here, attracting a coquette. I can move up any track. I will move up the emerald. I get an extra action. I will be bringing in the long-billed hermit, moving up any track. It makes more sense to move up here.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. When activated, tuck a card by toucan. So sorry I didn't get to play you, bud.
Yeah, that's tough.
But I get to lay an egg. Round end ability, so not now. Send this guy back. Where are we going back, bud? B time. And with that, that was my last turn.
There you go.
Last turn, last round.
All right, so now we go to round in bird powers.
Shall I go first?
Absolutely.
I'm going to draw 2. I'm going to humor myself and look at them.
Ooh,
Look at that one, has a little baby.
a flamingo with a baby, guys.
And those are going to get tucked.
You starting to put babies on cards too?
All
All right, so my round in ability does allow me to attract 2 hummingbirds. We'll start with the speckled hummingbird.
You literally pointed it out and I still panicked. Look at you.
Ooh, actually, I'm going to have played this here.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, I mean it does, but it doesn't matter in the sense that I could have done that. And with the second hummingbird, I'm gonna bring this guy home, which will give me an egg. So
I see what you're doing.
That's how it could have helped me.
So I know we're not to scoring quite yet, but I'm just in
Yeah,
awe.
I did it, guys.
He maxed him out.
I maxed the hummingbird track. So, I mean, we are seeing an example of how you can really synergize your board. Now we're gonna find out if it helped me in the points world.
All right.
So, round end, you do beat me. By 1 only. If you hadn't put that hummingbird there at the
That
end.
hummingbird, you pointed it out and I still panicked whenever you started moving on your track. But we're good.
Yeah.
We're safe.
All right, and so now since this is the end of round 4, we do go to game end powers, which you don't have any, I don't believe, but I do have one, which allows me to lay 1 egg on each bird with this nest type. And we did discuss it earlier, and wild nests do count for these cards. So we'll be able to put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here.
I'm watching the victory just like run away from me.
Just slide away. All right, and now we're at the point where we need to add up scores, so we do need our little scorecard, but we will go through it with you on camera just because I think it's fun for you guys to watch that.
All right, I'm gonna put an A for Ashley and an M for Matt.
All right.
Birds.
Birds. So this is just the amount of power our birds give us.
Yes, 30 for me.
Yep, 33 for me.
Bonus cards.
Bonus cards. I did not do great on my bonus cards.
I did the best I could, but I only have 1.
Oh, so my bonus cards are birds with a wingspan of 30 centimeters or less, which works really well with all these birds that have 30 centimeters or less.
Oh, look at that.
So 3, and then I have a 25, a 16, and a 26, which is 6 plus birds. That's 6.
Great.
And then birds named after a person.
The Clark, right?
The Clark and the Sprague, I believe the Sprague, those are the 2 that are named after somebody. I can tell. I'm gonna say that nobody else is 2 there. So I'm at 10 total for my bonus cards.
10 for you.
Yeah.
Your girl Ashley got 6. I did the
Nice.
best I could.
Nice. Oh yeah, nice.
That's why I was like, coquette, coquette,
Yeah.
coquette.
For sure.
End of round goals.
So 4, 6,
7,
9.
9. So 16.
16.
Okay. I was like, wow.
Yeah. And then I did 1 to 6 to 12 to 16. So we tied there.
Look at that.
There we go.
Eggs.
Okay.
13 for me.
7 for me. You had me beat there for sure.
Neither of us cashed any food on our cards.
No, I didn't ever get a card that would allow me to do that.
Huh. Okay, so a big
0.
old goose egg.
Yeah, look at all this food I'm ending with though. You do have tucked. I have no tucked cards. So
I got
you got quite a few.
stacks a little. These common grackle and the
This could be the moment that I feel like.
if there was any moment where I could come back, it's right now.
Yeah, I do think me finishing all 5 tracks is pretty.
That's gonna be insane. All right, so tucked cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tucked cards.
9. Big old goose egg for me, gang.
All right.
Nothing.
Hummingbird track.
50. We got all 5 to 10 for me.
All right. Well, I got 0, 1, 8, so 9 plus 20.
It's 29.
I think you swept. Let's do some math real quick.
All right, we're doing some maths. All right, we've done the math. And by we, I mean Ashley. So Ashley has done the math. Let us know.
In second place, with 103 points, was me.
There you go. Good job. Hey, any number in Wingspan, if you hit triple digits, you've had a good game.
I feel good. I feel
Yeah.
good. Matt, you won 116 points.
116. Nice. Well, that has been Wingspan with the Americas expansion. As you've seen, you can pull some crazy combos with the Hummingbird cards. It does require a little bit of synergizing on your player mat. But yeah, Ashley, thanks for coming and playing Wingspan with me.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, I do just adore this game, and thanks again to Stonemeyer Games for allowing us to play this game. If you'd like to hear any more of our thoughts on the game, we are going to be putting a video on our channel where we just talk about the expansion, how we feel about it after multiple playthroughs, and yeah. So head over to the Grove Games if you would like to see that video, and see you guys next time.
Caw-caw!